Aries, it's me, D, from 8th House Energy, here to bring you your weekly read. This is going to be for January 5th through January 11th. My Aries massive, I hope all is well with you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying Capricorn season. Speaking of Capricorn, Capricorn is your 10th house. All right, and in your 10th house, there are a lot of planets. There's a lot of them. There's Mercury in there. Mercury is all about communication. Well, the 10th house, let's talk about that briefly for a second. The 10th house is about career. It's about your reputation in your career, as well as your reputation around the way and people who know you in general. It talks about professional achievement, your moral condition, you know, in reference to your morals and values and what's important to you. It talks about the direction in life, your life goals, your prestige, and your position. Okay, that's what the 10th house deals with. And you have the Capricorn energy, which lives in the 10th house. Now, the Capricorn energy is about your ambition, your discipline, how you go about, getting the things that you want to get. So because you're Aries energy, you're very direct. You're very passionate about the things that you want. You're very courageous, and you have the ability to take action in reference to those things. So, but for some reason now, well, not for some reason, but the reason is because we have all of these other planets here in Capricorn. You're going to be taking more of a you're going to be doing more of an expansive approach, but it looks like based on the planetary alignments, you're not going to be as spontaneous with it as you are. You're going to be methodical as you normally are. You're going to be driven as you normally are, but with the Cap energy there, the Capricorn energy, especially that Saturn energy, you're going to realize your limitations really quickly in reference to maybe doing things without planning or, being very spontaneous. You're slowing that energy down because there's a lot of changes going on in that area for you. We have Pluto there who is destroying things and rebuilding things. So a lot of you in reference to your career aspirations and goals, you're looking at what's working for you and what's not. You're scrapping what isn't and what is, and you're going to keep what is, whether this is in a workplace environment, you as an employee, or whether you're in a management position, or whether you are an owner of a business, okay? So there's a lot of going on in the career sector for everybody right now. There's a lot of planets there. So everybody's going through these changes in the workplace in reference to how they get their money, how they earn their money, how they earn a living. There's a lot of people looking back at the things that they've done and realize what's not working, what has worked, and they're making those changes. Some people willingly, some people unwillingly, hence Pluto being there. All right. Now with Jupiter, it's all about expansion as well, expansion and growth in this area. So a lot of you are going to be getting promotions. You're going to be taking things to the next level in your career. People are beginning to recognize you in reference to that. Okay, so that's a beautiful thing. We also have Mercury there, so you could be talking more about what you want to do and how you want to expand and how you want to grow professionally and career-wise to others. You may be looking at partnerships and things like that. So with Mars is going into Sagittarius tomorrow. Okay, today is the 2nd that I'm doing this. It's on the 2nd. But on the 3rd, Mars is going into Sagittarius. So your Mars energy, your courageousness, your ability to take action, your desirous nature, your aggressive drives, how you survive. You're going into that planet of Mars is going into Sagittarius. Sagittarius is in the 9th house. That's all about travel, the higher mind, the philosophical point of view, religious and spiritual aspirations, and teaching as well, and education too. All right. So some of you are going to be noticing changes. You're going to be making changes in that area of your life as well. Maybe your philosophy on things and how you view things and the lessons that you've learned and how you're going to be able to communicate that and implement that into the steps moving forward in your life is what you're going to be experiencing as well with Mars and Sagittarius. Mars is a bit of an anarchy, but Sagittarius is more so outgoing and fun as well. So it could be a lot of positive things here. Like I said, a lot of growth and expansion. With Jupiter itself in Capricorn and then Mars in Sagittarius. So a lot of ambition and growth, but we will be able to see more as, we get, some of you are already feeling this energy, Mars going into Sagittarius. especially with higher levels of learning. Some of you may want to get higher levels of education. Some of you may want to expand educationally. Some of you may want to travel internationally, do business internationally, schooling internationally. So you may be getting that bug right now, and that's why. All right, but I just want to give a little general breakdown here of the alignments that are going on, and let's get into your reading. So we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, wand energy, so 7. This is the Leo energy, Seven of Wands in reverse. So for some of you, you're no longer fighting or protecting or guarding something, a person, place, or thing. No longer protecting it, no longer fighting for it, no longer putting in energy for it. For some of you, you're no longer competing. Okay, you may have been competing. Then we have the Two of Wands in reverse. This is Aries energy. Okay, so maybe you just don't see any option anymore. So that's maybe why you're not fighting, because you just don't see an option, or the options that are available to you are not ones that are advantageous to you. And then we have the Four of Swords. So now it's like you're relaxing now. So you were fighting for something, and then you realize, what am I fighting for? Why? What's the purpose of this? It's not worth my time and effort. And so as a result, you reduced a lot of mental stress with the Four of Swords. All right, so let's take a look at your current energy here. All right, Aries, I have Ace of Cups. Okay, love. All right, Aries. So we got Ace of Cups here. This represents new love for me. So maybe you guys met someone. Okay, you might have been in a relationship where you were fighting for it and you saw that there was no option and you let it go. And then some of you met someone new. Okay, or some of you may in the past have been in a relationship with someone where you stopped fighting, you saw that there was no solution, and then you went on about your business and you got peace of mind, and then this person pops back up again. So take it how it resonates. Now the energies that are positively or negatively affecting this Ace of Cups energy is the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, so you made a decision about something. Okay, and we're gonna find out. So for some of you, like I said, love came about. You tried to work at it, you didn't see any option in it, and you cut it short. That might have been a decision you made. Okay, especially if this is someone from your past. All right. And so this could be you in your head, because Pluto is all about, the subconscious energies reflecting back on what happened. Some of that. So let's see. Now in your recent past, we have the Six of Coins in reverse. So there was no balance here. There was no equal give and take. There could have been someone who may not have been, paying their fair share, not putting in financially as they were supposed to. Some of you could have been living with this person and they were just mooching off of you, not helping you with the bills, not helping you do anything. And so this could have been a family member, and so you had to put your foot down and put them out. Okay, that's what I'm getting for some of you. If this wasn't a lover, this was a family member. Okay, now in the recent past, the Five of Coins. So Five of Coins, yeah, I just said you put this person out. So yeah, this person wasn't participating financially. Okay, they weren't putting in any work. And if this is a work situation, you're doing something that you love. This is a project you were working on that you love, and you weren't, people weren't working on it. They weren't doing what they were supposed to. They weren't participating and putting in the work they were supposed to. And so, because they were doing that and they refused to participate in a manner which was advantageous to the project or the group, you had to let this person go. So some of you had to fire someone. Some of you may have been fired from a work environment. And so now you're experiencing financial difficulties in the recent past. So this could be what you're experiencing. Take it how it resonates. Now the current energy, or the crowning energy, Emperor in reverse. Yeah, some of you are looking at your boss like this piece of shit. Can't stand this motherfucker. Asshole fired me. And now some of you are thinking about that. Some of you, this energy is you just, you don't have control over your financial situation here with the Five of Coins. You don't have control over it, and you're trying to figure out how to get control over the situation. Some of you, this is a business situation here where you may be the boss or the owner of the business, and your funds, you having problems with money. Okay, you may not have enough to pay your bills, and as a result, maybe some people walked out on you. Maybe you weren't able to pay employees, and they were putting in work and then they weren't getting paid, so they just ended up leaving. Okay. Emperor reverse could also be someone who's very immature, very childish. Okay, so maybe in this love situation here, this just was something that, maybe you were in with someone that wasn't evenly yoked with you. Okay, with the Emperor in reverse, this represents someone who could be disrespectful. So this could be a boss who was disrespectful, someone who could be immature, someone who doesn't, this could actually be you also saying, look, I'm not somebody who could work for someone. I need my own business. I can't work for people. I put in all this work. I don't get the options that I want. I don't got time to be stressing about this. I have to let this go. So for some of you, you made a decision. It wasn't fair. Things weren't balanced. So you walked away from the situation and you realize you just got to be your own boss. You got to do you. All right. You got to do what you love and what matters to you. You understand? So that's what I'm seeing here. For some of you, let's take a look at the immediate future. What's going on in the future? Two of Coins reversed. So some of you are juggling a decision. Okay, you're juggling, trying to make a decision with the Two of Pentacles in reverse here. This is telling me the inability to commit to a situation, maybe the inability to commit to a person. Maybe you, in the future, you just don't want to commit to this person because you've already dealt with them in the past and things weren't right. And when they come around, it's just everything gets out of control and gets crazy. And that's what you're thinking about. That's the crowning energy because this person maybe has come back. Or maybe when you fall in love, you just, it goes haywire. You lose control over things. Okay, and so maybe you're juggling with that. You don't know if you want to get back into a relationship with anybody right now. For some of you, what else am I seeing here? Yeah, some of you feel like relationships, like you haven't had any peace. The last time you were in a relationship and you got peace now, and you don't know if you want to disturb that again, is what I'm seeing for some of you. Let's see what's in your fears. The Lovers in reverse. So you're fearing fighting or you're fearing making a choice. Some of you have a choice to make between one or two people. Okay, there's new love here. Okay, and the current person that you were with, like I was saying before, they're not fighting or you're not fighting for a relationship anymore because you just don't see any options, or you don't see anything coming of it. There's no direction. Okay, with the Two of Wands in reverse, no direction. So it could just be somebody who may have had you in a situationship and it's not going anywhere. And this could be someone who's just trying to control you. All right, you're not with that shit. So you ended up leaving the situation. And, you may still be dealing with the person, or you may just be like, okay, well, now there's a new person here. I'm not sure what I want to do. So, for some of you, you do have to make a choice here because with the Lovers in reverse, that is making a choice. So it could be making a choice between new love and old love. Some of you still may not be done with the person you were dealing with in the past. You may have, stepped away from them, but emotionally you have not tied things up. Now, how this person sees you or how people see you is at the Five of Cups reverse. So with people seeing you as moving on, recovering, okay, with the Five of Cups, so like I was just saying a second ago before I pulled this card, people may see that you're not over this situation yet. You may not be physically like showing signs of being over it. You may have left the location and left the situation and moved out perhaps, okay, with the Five of Pentacles here. But people see you, or maybe it's the person that you left, they see you as somebody who's recovering from the situation, who's moving on, or maybe they see you as someone who hopes to return. Okay, but we're going to see here, because we're going to clarify these all in the extended as well. Now, in your hopes, we have the Nine of Swords reversed. So, Nine of Swords energy, that's Gemini energy. All right, so with that Nine of Swords in reverse here, that's telling me that you are, some of you may have gone off and left. Like I said, you moved out. You weren't communicating with this person. All right, and maybe now you want to communicate with this person. Maybe you're realizing you do love this person and you want to be with them. So maybe this was a temporary spat here for some of you. And with the Nine of Swords in reverse, you are no longer isolating yourself from this person. You're having faith in the situation. You're recovering. This could have been very a lot of torment, mental torment for you, as far as what was going on. But this is in your hopes. So why are you hoping? Okay, yeah, so you're hoping for rest and recovery. You're hoping to let go of this situation. So yeah, you're still fighting on the inside about this. And then the outcome here is the Fool. Okay, so this is Aries energy here. This is your energy. This is also Uranus energy. Yeah, Uranus goes direct on January 9th. Uranus is all about surprises, okay? And where is it going to be? I don't know what house. Oh, it's in Taurus. Uranus is in Taurus. Okay, so Taurus is about comfortability, about your values, material gains. Okay, so that's going direct here. So you may have some things come up now where you're focusing on that, especially with all these other planets in the house of your reputation and your career. So some of you are just focused on the career aspirations and you're leaving the love thing alone for a little bit. Yeah, some of you are afraid to leave this person, perhaps. I'm getting also. Some of you are afraid. You're hoping that you can let that go, but maybe this person is abusive to you. Maybe that's why some of you are afraid to leave this person or scared to leave this person. Okay? Maybe you met someone else and you want to go be with that person, but you're scared to death to let go of this person here. And so you're in the near future, if you haven't already been through that, you're trying to contemplate what you're going to do. But some of you definitely want to let go of this person, but I think some of you are just afraid of this person. And that's very odd for me to say that for Aries. So maybe this is the person who Aries is dealing with. Maybe they're afraid, because Aries being afraid, I don't know, that don't sound right to me. It just don't make sense. Yeah, so I would just say this is more of a control thing, lack of control. Okay, because this is Aries energy as well with the Taurus. Okay, so yeah, it could represent that. Just someone not having control over their love life, someone not having control over the situation, is what I'm getting strongly here. But I do want to clarify this so I can find out a little bit more about this. So, but before I do, I'm going to go to the extended. The link is going to be down below. It's $5 a month. You see all the videos I post, all the extendeds for just the one $5 a month. I'm not charging you $5 a video. I do want to make money for what I do, but it's more important to me that you get access to the information, and $5 a month, is to me, that's a reasonable amount for you to have all the extended, especially if you're in a place where you're trying to follow all of your charts, all of the placements in your chart. You get to see all the videos. You don't have to pay $5 a video. Like, that to me is a little much, but some people prefer that. It's up to you. But just letting you know, the link's below. We're going to clarify and extend it, but I'm going to give you the Oracle spiritual advice just in case you're not going to come over. So let's see. What do we have for Aries? One more for Aries. Aries, we got Electric Eel Spirit. Bring your ideas to life. And that's number 24. 2 and 4 represents 8. The major 8 arcana is the Strength card. Okay? So you may have to just tap into your inner strength and bring your ideas to life. Let's see what Spirit's message is in reference to this. This to me is speaking to me as far as entrepreneurship for some of you. Let's see. No, in reference to this being a job situation, this could be the fact that, you weren't getting the money you deserved. You walked out. You decided you wanted to be your own boss. You're deciding upon what it is that you want to do and how you want to go about doing it. But in your fears, for some of you, you're fearing that your partner will understand. Okay? And you're fearing having to make some choices. All right, and how your person sees you is the person who's recovering from this situation. So your partner may have realized, or if they're really your partner, they would have known that you were going through some bullshit at this job, and they see you as getting over it. And then here with the Nine of Swords reverse in your hopes, this is you getting relief. Okay, you're hoping for relief. And then you're ready to start something new with the Fool card. Okay, so let's take a look at Electric Eel Spirit. So with Electric Eel Spirit, it says here that seemingly out of nowhere, the jolt of Electric Eel Spirit appears to awaken you to a big idea that you are meant to explore. Epiphanies and aha moments are gifted to you right now, so celebrate. Your life has the potential for profound transformation. Inspiration arises in you, electrifying you so that you can't wait to get out, to get started in bringing your idea to life. The revelations you experience now are meant to set you on a new path, so do not be afraid to act. Explore, examine, and do not fear the challenges that may come, for Spirit wants to shower you with love, success, and abundance that you hope to experience. So yeah, I was saying, some of you just are afraid. You're a little afraid to step out, and that's okay. We're all afraid. But Aries is a soldier, so I know once you step out there, you're gonna just take it to the next level. Now is a thrilling time for epiphanies, inspire ideas, and innovation. This is a wondrous sign for you today. All right, so this just coincides with you wanting to start something new with the Fool card here. So this message definitely resonates with this reading. Perfect. So for some of you, go ahead and take that leap. Okay, Spirit is with you. Definitely take that leap. Tap into your energy, tap into your strength, and move forward with that. All right. Oh, the protection message. For some of you, this may resonate. So ideas need to percolate, as they rarely download in detailed form. Have you too quickly dismissed an epiphany because you couldn't see what it might lead to? Have you rushed to follow the muse without taking time to contemplate the meaning of your aha moment? Perhaps your dreams will take a different form than you first imagined, morphing into something else that is even better. Spirit's plans are often hard to discern, but so much more satisfying once they have taken over from your own predetermination. Maybe, okay, and this has to do with you not having control over a situation. All right, so it says maybe your big idea is taking more time to shape than you expected. Have you considered that you are meant to learn something in the process of bringing it into being? Commit to transformation and to learning any lessons that this new adventure will bring you. So soon you will see that your aha moment was even more valuable than you realized when you first felt it electrify you. So for some of you, you're in the process of starting your own business, and you may have, some problems financially. Okay. And so things may not be able to go to the next level yet. So the Spirit is saying, you had some ideas about some things. Take a look at those things. And since, this is all about your 10th house, this is about reputation and your career aspirations and things like that. You may be able to take things to the next level, career-wise, but you may have to learn a skill or two first. Okay? So Spirit is saying that this is the fine time to do that. And with the Fool card here, what better option is that, what better option there is to do that now. So don't get dismayed or discouraged that you can't move forward until things fall through. Just focus on your craft. Study what it is that you need to study. If there's a next level that you want to go to after you reach this level, start studying for that, so that once you get to that level, you already got plans in place. Don't look at, because you have a temporary setback, as, okay, well, I don't know what to do now. I have nothing to do. I might as well quit, or what have you. Spirit is saying, don't do that. Use the downtime to, hone in on your gifts and your skills. Okay. Let's get you another oracle message, because let's see if we have something else, because maybe that didn't resonate with some of you. Maybe it did. But we'll try to get other messages here as well. What do we have for Aries here? Oh, that one jumped right out. Never had that happen before. Number 46, the thinking man. 4 and 6 is 10. And the major arcana for number 10 is Wheel of Fortune. Okay. That talks about Jupiter, and Jupiter's in your 10th house. So expansion in reference to your career aspirations, your goals, growth, positive energy. And you just may need to put yourself in a place where you can study and learn what's going on. So let's see, for some of you who might be thinking about going to school, or who might be thinking about, in reference to this card here where it says, Spirit says to study your craft. So maybe you're focusing on that. with this energy. Let's see. So the thinking man. So the thinking man, this card shows a man standing before an archway, gazing at a crystal in his hand. He's a thoughtful and reflective man, representing the potential presence of a teacher in your life now, or about to arrive soon. Isn't that something? Someone's coming to teach you something. This person may be there to educate you in the finer details of your chosen direction, or may be there to assist you in some specific spiritual, mental, or emotional pursuits. The card is telling you to pay attention, for this could lead to a great strides in your personal or professional growth. This man may also be a love interest coming your way, or perhaps just a new friend, okay, a new male friend. But be on the lookout for this guide in the physical world and be open to his information. Learn what you can. A new discipline, technique, course of study, or healing practice could change your life forever. So this is what I was talking about with the planetary alignments in your 10th house, okay? Somebody is going to come into your life, okay? It's going to be in a male form, okay? This could be someone who may be a lover. They may come in as a friend, a colleague, a co-worker, an instructor, okay? But this person is going to bring you the key to what it is that you need that could change your life and help you in your professional and personal growth. So keep your alert open, keep your eyes open for this individual. You never know who it's going to be, but it will be a male form is what Spirit is saying. And this person is going to give you maybe a different perspective on things, maybe show you something different. So maybe this person may come in into your job and you may feel like this person is an asshole. This could very well be, a blessing in disguise for you. So Spirit is telling you to keep an eye out on that. Now, we got Ace of Cups here, and we got the Lover's card. So I'm going to pull a Message of Love Oracle to see if there's anything that resonates along the lines of love here. So I'll pull 3 of them for you, and then we're going to go to the extended. First one out, spiritual lesson. This person is here to teach you a spiritual lesson. So for some of you, this could be an employer that is just getting on your fucking last nerve. They could be here to teach you a spiritual lesson about you and, you going for what it is that you believe in and knowing what your potential is. Because we're talking about the 10th house. This could also be talking about your moral condition, how you feel about yourself, your morals and your values. And maybe you have a corrupt boss who doesn't have those morals and values. So maybe you being in this situation is teaching you a spiritual lesson in reference to that. Since this is... this could just very well be a lesson here, okay? And I'm showing that might be the case because we got Saturn here. Saturn is about lessons. Saturn is in the 10th house. So in reference to you, some of you at your job, you're definitely going through that. All right. And then if this is a love situation here, this person that you were involved with could be here to teach you a spiritual lesson. Now, a lot of times, spiritual lessons, sometimes it can be the fact that you may have to split from this person. But there's something that you should be learning. Okay, so if this is more resonating with a relationship for you, then there's a lesson that needs to be learned and you do want to focus on that. So if this person is coming back, you may want to think twice because maybe you didn't learn the lesson if you let them back in. Or maybe you didn't learn a lesson if you let them back in. Just take it how it resonates. Let's get you another spirit oracle. A message of love oracle here. Retreat. It says time alone or in nature will help you recharge. A lot of people have been getting this. This is because people are going through a lot of stressful things in their career. All right. So you may just need to take some time to yourself, especially if this is about love and career. Take some time to yourself to get your thoughts together to figure out your next plan of action. That would be helpful to you is what Spirit is telling me. Now let's get you one more. Wait, the timing is not quite right yet. So some of you may be anxious and ready to get out there and do what you got to do. But you may want to wait a little while because there might be some other information that's coming in that's going to be advantageous to you. So if you're antsy, you may want to just chill out for a minute, okay? And just allow Spirit to just try to connect to your higher self so that, when Spirit reveals this information to you, it could be wait because you may not have met this person yet, okay? So some of you may be ready to quit. if you got somebody new coming in, or you know someone new is coming in, think about that for a minute. Don't quit yet. Meet this person and see if this person is able to provide you some insight that might give you a boost in your own, for your own, spiritual aspirations, or your own professional aspirations. All right, and they may help you to bring the ideas that you have to life. So, Aries, I would love to hear if this resonates with any of you. Please click the like button if it does. If you want to leave a message, please leave a message relating to how it resonates. I'll be happy to read that. And the link to Patreon is below. It's only $5 for the entire month. You get to see every extended video that I post for that one $5 charge. You're not paying $5 per video, okay? So please join me down below. The link is there, and we'll see you in the extended.